What is up, guys? Welcome back in. We are back in the house that we built here, the house that you guys all started with, that you came to us with to get our help and our expertise. And we're back, and as crazy as it sounds, it kind of feels good to be back. So as you guys go ahead and come in and get your spaces set, give you about an additional minute. We got a new format with this workout tonight. Want to see how you like it, so we're coming with it good. So make sure your game faces is on, your energy level is high, and you're ready to listen and get a damn good sweat in. See you back in about 60 seconds. All right, give you guys a few extra seconds. Let a few other folks get in here. Welcome in again. So good to see you all. Hope you're ready for this good butt whooping tonight. We about to reach our goals. We're going to get closer to those goals tonight.
Joining you all tonight for our live boot camp. All right, guys, we are going to get started, so make sure that you're ready here, and we're going to get into the warm-up.
All right, guys, so as I said, new format tonight. Nothing too crazy, but I think I just want to try something new to keep you feeling like you're always feeling it mixed up and it's just not too redundant. So let us know how you feel about this one after tonight. And let's go ahead and get it started. So we got a 2-round warm-up here, and we got 2 exercises for these 2 moves. First things first is going to be an inchworm with an arm reach. So you guys with the inchworm are natural shoulder width stance. The knees are going to be slightly bent. That way we always in a position to avoid a hyperextension. And then from there, everything else is hip dependent, keeping the torso, everything nice and straight, shoulders back, chest is high. You're going to keep that with eyes forward as you begin to throb the hips back. Getting the hands all the way to the floor, walking yourself out to that plank position with the hands and shoulders and everything nice and aligned. And then from there, you're just gonna reach forward, bring the arms up, and good. And then once you're done, you're coming all the way back to the top. Notice how the core was nice and tight. No motion there, keeping that hips nice and stable, and we got 5 total reps. So down, arm reach, back up. That is 1 total rep. We got 5 of those, and then we're gonna move over to a basic alternating lunge for 12 reps, essentially 6 each leg. So with this one, bring those feet more together. Hands can go on the hips for balance purposes. That way you have no loose weight flailing and making you fall off center. You're gonna step out, get enough separation so that you can create the 90-degree angle with the knee, not exceeding past the toe. Back knee is still elevated, but the toe is down. Then you're gonna alternate legs. Notice that the torso, everything is still nice and upright. We're just gonna alternate for 12 total reps, being 6 lunges each leg. So again, we got inchworms with an arm reach. Both of those motions together is 1 rep per 5. And then we're going into the 12 alternating lunges, hands on the hips, however you see fit. A couple different ways you can do it. But just know that you want to keep those arms and everything nice and still. That way you don't have any loose weight, making you kind of fall and lose your balance. So let's go ahead and jump into this warm-up, knock out these quick 2 rounds, and then let's get to the good stuff. So 5 inchworms with an arm reach, 12 lunges.
All right, guys, you heard it. Let's go. Getting started here in 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Good. Really focus on your hamstring flexibility.
Yes, indeed. Be sure you're feeling that pull, almost as if you're stretching your legs. You know what it feels like to stretch the back of those legs? That's essentially the same feeling we're looking for here. But however, with this move, this is more of a contraction than an actual stretch.
Last one, team. All right, guys. Awesome work. We're going right into those alternating lunges. 12 total.
Again, you can put the hands on the hips, alternate them from chin to pocket or straight out to the side. Anything that makes you feel comfortable. So, ready, and we are off. Good job. Make sure you're driving through the heel on that front leg that you're stepping with, keeping the back knee elevated.
Last one each. Very good, guys. Very good.
Good. Simple but very effective. Maybe you can feel that rise in temperature a little bit there. Maybe one of you are outside. Maybe you start to feel it a little bit, cooling you off. Making you heat up a little bit.
I hope you're not outside if you're in Indiana.
Yeah, no more outside workouts for us until further notice. All right, next up, same thing. 5 more of those inchworms with an arm reach. And like we always do, now you know what to expect. You've done it, you felt it. Let's try to clean it up if there's some room to. And let's go ahead and get a nice efficient round in. One more time, and go. Last 2. Good deal. 12 lunges here. Right to it. We off.
There it is, guys. Great job. That concludes our warm-up. As Nick mentioned, your heart should be slightly elevated. Maybe you're getting a little bit of a sweat going on, but that's exactly what we want. Nothing too intense, but you should be ready for the main circuit.
Yes, indeed, you should be. All right, you guys have an official 60 seconds here as you maybe go ahead and finish that round off. Before we get into this next set, You'll still get time to rest if you're still working. Don't worry. We're going to go into a little bit of instruction. However, not as much as we normally do. You will see what I mean in just a few. Like I said, we're coming at you in a different kind of way tonight. Hopefully you guys like it. Throw it in the comments. Let us know how you feel. And we will be back here shortly. So, my timer's running. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we're doing something new at you tonight, making it feel just a little bit new, I guess. Something new, which is one of the movies I kind of like. Something new. All right, so first things first, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to focus on one exercise for 3 straight rounds. So instead of us explaining and breaking down a whole circuit to you, we're going to show you one move. We're going to do that one move for 3 sets for whatever repetitions that I have for you, and then we're going to move on. The specialty about this is that we're going to keep those rest periods in between at a minimum, almost as much as possible. That way, that muscle group, you break those muscles down as much as possible. You really feel that burn. Then we'll move on and we'll attack another area, and then that body part can have a little bit of a rest period before we eventually make our way back around to it, or do something that is going to accommodate that muscle, where it's going to have to be inserted into the move, even if it's not the main focus of the move. So, first thing first tonight, we have power push-ups. Everyone's favorite push-ups, power push-up. So we're going to get in that push-up plank position. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you got 2 options tonight. No elevated surfaces. We're going full layout, or you can use your knees. Either or, just those 2. No surface for this one tonight. You're going to get in your push-up plank position. Body's parallel to the floor, just like when you get to the bottom of that inchworm. And from there, breathing in as you go down. Your goal is to power and get those hands off the floor. So you're going down, breathing in. You're going to power back up, pushing those hands off the floor, and then gathering yourself and catching yourself before you repeat. All right? So you try to control your body. Nice, firm shoulder base. Explosive push through the palms. Same thing as you see there on your knees. Just be certain that the hips are extended, so you're about at 45 versus a 90 degree, and you're able to lower as much of your body as possible that you are looking to push in the move. So those are our 2 options. We have 8 reps, we have 3 sets, and with this one, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys 35 seconds between each and every round. So once we finish that 8, once me and Larissa finish up, I will start our timer. Once that time is up, we're jumping into round 2. So if you're one of those folks who maybe fall a little bit behind where our 35-second start clock, you're still working, no worries. Once we finish the 3 rounds of this movement, that's when you can expect a longer rest period as I explain this next move, and then we start that set of rounds as well. So we're trying to see how well this thing goes tonight as far as our time capacity. So with that being said, let's get this first move underway. 3 sets of 8 power push-ups with a 35 rest period in between.
All right, guys, you heard him. Go ahead and get down to that push-up plank position. 8 reps. Get those hands off the ground with whatever your current fitness level allows. And if you need to, separate those toes, those feet slightly to add a little bit more stability.
All right, are y'all ready for this one? 3 sets of 8 power push-ups. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out as you come up, and try to get those hands off the floor. And last but not least, I didn't mention it. If you are able to do a power push-up, no worries. push-up, shoulder tap. Let me show you one. So just going down and then going into a shoulder tap and repeating. And just like with the regular power push-up, you can do that one on your knees as well. If you're not ready to push your body off the floor, no worries, we always got you. So 3 sets of 8 here, move number 1, and let's go. So also, as you continue on with this one, this circuit tonight, you should expect by round 3, you should be struggling with those set of exercises. So with these push-ups, come round 3, you should really feel it, and your muscles should really show you that your body is getting something out of this move. So my clock is started. Hopefully you'll finish your set. Get ready, because the second set is coming. And then as always, that third one is going to be the hardest. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. That's 1 down with this first one. You got 10 seconds. We're going right into set 2. 10 seconds. Clock is starting. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and next 8. Good job there, ladies and gentlemen. Be powerful, be explosive. Get those hands off the floor. Hips are stable, no dip. So even as that body's falling back and crashing to the floor from the sky, be sure that those hips don't dip. Nice, strong core position. Clock is running. We got 1 more round to go. We got about 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Guys are looking good.
And as I said, if you fall behind, no worries. Don't get frustrated and worried. After this set, you're going to have the longest break period since this move started as we begin to give you instructions on the next exercise. So ready, set, go. Woo! I say that third set, you should really start to feel it. If you're pushing yourself, good job. That is it. Move number 1 is done. No more power push-ups today. No more power push-ups.
Woo!
Good job, you did well.
I'm pretty excited about that one.
All right. Give you about another 35 seconds from now. Then I'm going to start instructions on the next movement here. We're going to get that one going. Let us know in the comments. Was that second set, that third set, was it as tough? Was it tougher than the first? Was the first one tough as your body got more warmed up? Where did you find the difficulty in that exercise? All right, so power push-ups are done. Next up, we're going into exactly what we did in our warm-up with the alternating lunges. Only difference is we're going to go in reverse, reverse. Little cha-cha slide right there. All right, so feet together, everything just like you did, but instead of stepping forward, now you want to step through on that back foot, focusing your weight on that back toe, so you're going to step that leg back with enough separation, keeping that back knee elevated, still 90 degrees on the front foot, pushing back to that starting position off the back foot, and then switching up, hands are on the hips, or they're alternating chin in the pocket, or out to the side, even cross them over your chest. Try to do anything to refrain from just letting them fall all over to the side. That's where you're going to see that your balance is going to be very, very hard to keep up with because your arms are extra weight. So if you just got your arm over here swinging around, it's going to throw your balance off. So try to keep everything nice, tight, and in position.
All right, guys, we have 16 reverse lunges, and that's 16 total.
Yep, yes indeed. Also, again, modification. You can use the wall for this move. So you can go over to the wall, opposite hand, or I guess we're going to be alternating through, it don't matter. Just make sure that your arm is about arms distance away. That way you're not leaning into the wall, but you're able to keep that upright, straight position. And again, you're still just gonna alternate those feet. That wall is just gonna give you something to balance and focus on if your balance is already hard enough for you. But as Larissa said, we got 16 repetitions. 16, that's 8 each leg, 16 all together. So not 32 if you're listening to me, not 16 each, 16 total, 8 and 8, alternating through. And with this one, we're gonna give you another 35-second rest period in between as we go round to round, 3 sets. So music's going up. All right, round 1.
All right, guys, and 3, 2, 1, and reverse.
Try to keep that knee elevated.
Halfway. Guys are looking good. Perfect. Recover now. We're going to go right into set number 2 after this 35-second rest period.
Yeah, and keep heat of it. Those rest periods are gonna get shorter and shorter, easing you into this one for tonight. I know our last few workouts has been more about mobility and lengthening up the muscles, helping you with your recovery. Now we're bringing back that ass kicking intensity. All right, 10 more seconds. All right, ready, set, and go.
Good, last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs should be getting tight. They should be burning, guys.
Good deal. Last time coming up here, you should feel that burn. Clock's already in motion. You're in perfect sync with it. So get ready. That time's going fast. We're already down to 15 more seconds of rest in our last set of 16 reverses. All right, ready, set, go to work.
Halfway.
Don't let that back knee touch.
Good, guys. Stay upright. Last one here.
Oh! Perfect timing. Done. Put those reverse lunges in your pass. Put them behind you. They are done and out the way. 3 more exercises in this circuit to go. 3 rounds each. Now it gets a little bit tougher. Just a little bit tougher. I'm going to just throw it at you now. As you finish off that set, if you are still working, like I said, you still get some time to catch your breath and recover as you get instruction for this next exercise.
Take your water to your mat with you because as you see, we're not going to be going back and forth for the rest periods. We're going to stay right here.
All right, guys, next up, it's probably be my favorite one for tonight. We have kick-ups. Kick-ups. So what is these? Kick-ups is a handstand modification where you're just kicking that body up onto the wall in a full handstand position, catching your balance with a nice tight core, and then controlling your momentum back down to the ground. So going over to the wall, you're going to get those hands perfectly aligned as you flip your body forward, going up. Just sticking that landing, then coming down with grace. That way, there's not a lot of impact on the ankles, and you're able to control yourself coming down, forcing you to use the core and a lot of those small stabilizer muscles that help support those big prime movers that we focus on with a lot of our exercises every day. So we got 6 reps there. Modification for this one is going to be a belly walk, not a belly walk, but a plank walk. So you can go to the elevated surface if you got it out there available to you. Feet up. All right, push up plank position, and from there, keeping those legs extended, you're gonna walk those hands in, pushing the hips up in the sky, high as you can go, to the hands parallel to the floor, the top to be exact. Then coming back down and repeating. So just pushing those hips up 6 times as you walk those hands in, building up strength and stability in the shoulders so that you can eventually make your way up to doing our famous kick-ups here. So like I said, we got 3 sets of 6, but are you ready for the crusher here? We only have 25 seconds of rest period in between. So like I said, it's where it gets tougher. Not that your move is extremely difficult, though it is. It's more so that your rest periods in between is going to shorten, making you feel like your body is still under fire throughout the entirety of all 3 rounds. So music's going back up. 3 sets of 6. You're either plank walking with the feet on the bench, pushing the hips up to the sky, trying to get the top of the hair parallel to the floor, or as Larissa and myself are doing here, you're gonna kick your body up, catching yourself, nice tight balance, core, graceful landing coming down. That way it's minimal impact on those ankles and feet, and you don't end up doing any damage to yourself.
All right, guys, 6 reps, whatever variation you're ready for. We're gonna get started here in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, that's round 1. This one's gonna sneak up on you. I'm just gonna warn you now.
25-second rest period. Again, we knock it 10 seconds off. Trust me, it's gonna make a difference. Hopefully you engage. Don't cheat yourself today. Maybe start with the kick-ups if you're ready, but maybe by round 3 you into plank walks or whatever modification you need just for form purposes. So, round 2, let's go.
Round 2 complete. I don't really know what we're doing right now. I thought he was gonna teach me a cool handshake or something.
That was cool. I shook hands with you. That's cool itself right there. All right. Last 5 seconds. Last set of 6 here. Finish this thing strong. Ready, set, and go.
Alright guys, finish that up. You are done with the kick-ups. Like I said, that one should catch up to you.
All right. I haven't ate a lot today. We've been so busy with a lot of stuff. I don't know where this energy coming from. I know I'm not excited to necessarily be back in Indy after the weather we just experienced.
Guys, get back to snow and ice.
Once we hit those mountains in Tennessee, their snow was coming down. Luckily, it wasn't too crazy there on those sleek roads. But man, crazy drive. Just to watch the weather go from 80 all the way down to the low 20s. Hell of a drive.
I was asleep all through Tennessee, so So Nate was driving for us. So hey,
Pushing like 90 through the mountains.
if it was our time to go, I was going to go out peacefully because I was going to sleep through it all.
Yeah, I was pushing 90 through them suckers. Big semis all over the place. You know how crazy they are if you ever drove through them. Next two here. So, hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you're right along with us and you're ready for this next set. You're going to need that elevated surface again. We're going into a set of step-ups. Step-ups, another one of my favorite moves for isolation and building up leg strength. We got 3 sets of 10 here, and that's going to be 10 each leg. 10 each leg. So what we're going to do is put that working leg up, and to save you time and confusion, like I always say, don't even worry about bringing your opposite leg that you're stepping off of up to the bench. That way you remember which leg comes down. You just want to step up through the heel, nice and tall, and right back to the bottom, and repeat. 90 degrees here as always. Nice straight torso. Pushing through the back of the foot, squeezing that glute at the top. We're going for 10 on the 10 on each leg. And if you need some sort of modification, the one thing you can do is maybe find a set of stairs that is not so high if you don't have something lower than the standard 18-inch height that we have here with our bench. You can use your step, maybe step 1 or 2 stairs, give you something a little smaller and more, what is it?
Just more appropriate for your fitness
Yeah, there
level.
we go. More appropriate for your fitness level. However, those 10 repetitions will stay the same regardless of what modification you do. 10 reps each leg, total of 20. And just like with the last one, you have a 25-second rest period in between each and every round. Not between each leg, between each and every round. Once you complete 110 on one leg, I want you to immediately hop into the next 10 on the opposite leg, all right? So let's go ahead and get this thing cracking. All right, we are going in 3, 2, and go.
Halfway on the side.
Drive through that heel.
Push those hips back as you come down.
Good.
Right
Switch
into
legs
the other
right
side.
into it. You get that 25-second rest after you complete both sides. One more. Woo. All right, clock is going. All right. Next 10 and go. Back to the starting leg.
One more. Switch it up. Little to no hesitation. Good. 5. All right. 25 seconds, guys. Grab water right now if you need it.
One more round to go here. So far, we're making wonderful timing. All right, last set of 20. Starting in 3, 2, go.
Switch it up.
One more to go. Minimal repetitions, but probably the most exertion that you're going to feel with these exercises. I'm going to just be up front, brutally honest with you. We're going to finish this thing off with some fire. Then we're going to jump into that second portion as always.
All right, guys, let us know how you're feeling in the comment section. How are you doing with this setup? I know it's a lot different. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let us know.
Whew. All right. Last, certainly not least, we have full body burpees. All of that good stuff combined. Squat, plank, push-up, and yes, jump. So, just getting in that squat stance, feet are separated, maybe slightly outside the shoulder width, nice and tall. You're gonna squat down, sitting in the chair, hands to the ground. You're gonna jump those legs out, strong core, push up as you breathe in, jump those feet in, heels are flat, and power up to the top. Now, I'm not asking you to do anything crazy with the jump like a burpee with a jumping knee tuck, but I do want to see you get those feet off the ground. However, if jumping or the plank itself, planking out is too much for you, here's your modification. Starts the same when you squat down. You go ahead and step those legs out, knees down, push up, come back up, knees up, walk those legs in. Yep, then stand up, high knee. Boom, boom, good. That's all she wrote right there. So, you're taking the explosive portions off, giving you some assistance in the middle as far as walking those legs out, putting the knees down for the push-up, and instead of jumping, you're gonna do an explosive high knee, bringing that opposite elbow and knee together. However, we want 6 reps each. 6 reps each. Are you ready for the main killer here? We have a 20-second rest period. Oh my God. 20 seconds at the end of all of what we've done. Yes, we're gonna put a little hot sauce on top of this just the way I like it. And then we're gonna go ahead and jump into that next portion. And you will get not the longest portion in between exercises, but the longest portion of rest time since we started this whole circuit itself before we move over to that ab phase.
Yeah, and guys, Nate loves his hot sauce. Loves it.
I love it. All right, so I did have some fried chicken soup, meaning I had fried chicken drenched in so much hot sauce it was floating around like a bowl of soup. I love it like that. Just drench it. All right. So last set here.
A little bit too much information there.
Last set here. 3 sets of 6 push-ups. Let's go ahead and finish it. Put this whole circuit right here behind us.
Oh,
3 sets of
burpees.
burpees.
I said we can away with just push-ups now.
Full body burpees, meaning you still going to do a push-up with the move, but 3 sets of 6 here, and then we will be done. Let's go ahead and turn this music up, shut my big track, and let's wrap it all up. All right, ready, set, and go. You're gonna go fast. Ready, set, and next 6. Just keep in mind you got one more set of 6 after this. This might be the toughest one. The next one you can go ahead and say this is it. Push through.
Can't talk, guys. Can't talk right now. We'll see you in
Ain't the word.
I normally would ask you which movement you struggle with the most, but I don't have to. I already know. That kicked our butts, guys. Go ahead and let us know in the comments when you are done by dropping a fire emoji, and then we will get into the core circuit.
Good. Glad to see you guys enjoyed this one. Don't worry, there will be more of it in the future, and you're damn Skippy. You don't have to worry about saying anything. I want to walk you into it. We are naturally just going to turn that heat up on you as the weeks go on. So, way to handle this first iteration of this workout tonight. You did a wonderful job. Glad to see you guys are keeping our pace and working your butts off. Let's go ahead and finish this last portion out as we only have about 15 minutes left. But I feel like we gave you so much stretch in the last few weeks that you probably don't need that much of it tonight. So getting into this next half here, this is going to stay the same. And you know how we like to do this one. We're going to show you our 3 core movements. And once we start them, we're going to bang out our 3 rounds, meet you back here at the end, then go into a few stretches and get you out of here for this evening. So first thing first tonight, we have bicycle crunches. We're going 3 sets of 30 here. So land flat on your back, hands are behind your head. And just like with the alternating high knee, we're going to alternate, we're going to go opposite knee to elbow. So legs are straight out. You're going to go right to left, left to right, and just alternate between those two for 30 reps, meaning 15 each side. Once you complete those, no worries, just go ahead and sit up in that position. We're going into 20 Roman chair crunches, hands flat to the floor, fingertips are pointed towards you, not away. You're just going to drive those knees into the chest, and then straighten those legs back out. And repeat. If that's too much, we can go single leg. So one leg is going to be flat, and then the other leg is just going to drop in and out. And you're going to do 10 on each side with that variation, giving you a total of 20. Last but certainly not least, we have our windshield wipers. 10 total reps as we alternate 5 each. So legs are going to come straight up directly up top. And then from there, you're going all the way over to the right and left. And every time we do these, we always have a private conversation about how we feel like the girl from the big comfy couch back in the day. We looked it up. I forgot her name. They used to do the little clock thing with her legs. Remember this move?
Was that this move?
Yeah, that was this move.
No, it wasn't. I thought it was a stretch that we did.
Oh, I guess it was.
Yeah, this is the stretch with the big clock.
Yeah, what was her name? I forgot her name.
Molly.
Anyway, yeah.
Molly's big comfy couch.
Yeah, Molly's big comfy couch. I know we all probably watched it when we was younger. However, let's go ahead and finish this off though. We got 10 reps there, going 5 each way, 10 all together. So quick rerun. Bicycle crunches, 30 total reps, 15 each side as you alternate through, being explosive with those legs and arms and those legs and elbows. Next up, we got Roman chair crunches, bringing those knees and chest inside. Single leg, 10 and 10, 20 all together if you're using 2 legs. And then lastly, as I just mentioned, the windshield wipers, or Molly's big comfy couch leg moves there, whatever you want to think of, for 10 reps. So let's go ahead and knock this daggone thing out and finish this Tuesday off just the way we started, all right?
All right, guys, bicycle crunches, 30 total, 15 on each side. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, guys, I'm laughing at this music. We didn't mean to put on soft porn in the background. Our apologies.
Good,
all right.
Good loving instrumental.
Roman chair crunches, 20.
Let's see what about this.
All right, windshield wipers. So we're counting every single one.
Every one is 1. 10 total, 5 each. Alternating through, side to side.
Guys, don't do these fast. Be intentional. Get as far over and up as you can. Very good. All right, we got 2 more rounds of these 3 movements here, so just get right into it whenever you're ready. Back to the bicycle crunches. Feeling these. All right. Guys, these windshield wipers are what really get me. I'm feeling these. Good, guys. You look good. Breathe. All right, one more round left. One more. Let's get it done, team. us know when you finish, and then we'll meet you right back here for some good old stretching.
We're gonna just stay right here until you guys meet us back right here for that stretching. All right, and as you all making your way back over, you know, that is a really cool point that Larissa brings up, is that no matter how hard this year is, you get to determine how you want to respond to it and what you do with it. So I feel like all of 2020 since January, even though I know the pandemic came a little later than that, I feel like the whole year has pretty much gone to shit, not just for us, but for all of you that's watching this video. And I think we can expect a lot more in 2021. I think it's safe to say that this thing isn't going anywhere anytime soon when we're talking about the COVID-19 pandemic and how it has forced all of us to have to live life in a different manner, have to adjust and have to, you know, adapt to new circumstances. But now we know what to expect. So like I tell you with those workouts, you know what's coming. You got a little bit of familiarity of it. And now everyone has the same New Year resolutions every year, and they want to get themselves back in shape. They want to take the gym more serious. So why don't right now, in December 2020, you start your resolution early so that when 2021 arrives, you're ready to face that year and every hard shit that it can throw at you. There is no surprises, and you're ready to overcome everything. So again, it's all about perspective, right? Everything is about perspective. Things happen every day, all the time, but you get to choose how you want to respond to it. So I'm asking you now, you're already here, you're showing up, you're putting the work in, you're dedicated, you're motivated, and we know that 2021 is going to be a much of the same that we had in 2020 as far as the pandemic goes. A lot of people losing their incomes, prices and expenses around you are increasing, even though you don't have your income, at least not to the extent that you had it before, and life is just a mess. But the one thing you can control is you and how you respond to it. So let's start now. Let's start today. December 1st is today. We made it all the way this far with this pandemic. We know it's still going to be here come January, but let's get ready for it. Let's get our health in the best positions possible. We know that the stronger our immune systems and healthier our bodies are, the less likely we are to fall victim to this virus, this disease that is going around and affecting all of us. Not just as a country, but as a whole world. Yeah, as a whole world. So again, I like what she said there, and I just wanted to harken on that a bit because I know it's not just us, it's not just you, it's everyone. No matter who you are, what class, what status you're in, you've been affected, because even if you are a billionaire, you got a lot of people underneath you to help you be a billionaire who are as affected, so you're losing income too, even if you may not feel it to the extent as the employees who lost their job under you. But we're all affected no matter how you look at it. It's just about perspective, guys. I'm just asking you to prepare yourself, get your minds ready, understand that it is already here, but you get to choose what you do with it. 2020 went to shit for everyone, but 2021, regardless of COVID, is going to be better. So let's focus on that. Legs are out wide here, sitting on your bottom. Got a few stretches for you. So keeping those legs as straight as you can, trying to keep those knees from bending. You want to reach out as far as you can go, keeping that straight position. And 3, 2, and good. Butterfly, I'll bring those feet in together, using those forearms like me if you need to, pressing down on those inner thighs, keeping that torso straight, chin is up, chest is high. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Left leg out, right leg in, reaching with 2 hands. To the right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, jump in the comments section as we put those feet together, still reaching with 2 hands. Let us know, after all the mobility exercises and focuses that we did there for a while, are you feeling any better? Do you see any improvement in your stretches like we're doing now? Do you see your body starting to show a little bit more tone now that your muscles were able to recover and actually develop from all this work you've been putting in? Are you seeing any improvements since we focused on that? That is a huge part of it. Right leg back, left leg stays up. Leaning back, keeping the right leg down, the left leg straight. Go as far as your body's ready to go. You should feel that stretch there in the right quad, meaning the right top of the leg, the thigh. We have a few more seconds on this one than the others. Up. Go ahead and bring that right leg up and over the left. Reaching over. Using that opposite arm, pushing into that knee. You twist around. And good. Left leg back, right leg straight. Quad stretch. Keep that left leg down. Right leg is extended. Going as far as your body's ready for it. That's it. A few extra seconds on this one. Don't rush. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Up and over, please. Left over, right.
If you guys don't know Roxy, she's only the greatest pup that ever lived. She's coming to hang out with us. So go ahead. No, they're no Roxy, but you can go ahead and drop your pet in the comments. Show us a picture. I love seeing pictures of little animals.
4, 3, 2, and good. Perfect. A few for upstairs before we hit those abs. Let's bring that left arm underneath the chin, pull it behind the elbow for the best possible stretch. In 10. And switch. Good deal. Face down, abs. We're just gonna do 2 here, 7 seconds each, and up. Down. Deep breath in. Up. And down. All right. That is a wrap on day 1 here. First week of December. First week and first day of December here. So, looking forward to a lot more of this to come. And as I saw a few of you mention in the comment section, don't worry, you didn't have to bring it up. It was already planned. It was predestined that you are going to do a lot more of these formats in the future, mixing all 3 together that we had done, but we are going to increase the intensity. We gave you a break at the end of November as we prepared to go and spend time with our family, just to give your body some time to recover, try to really lengthen those muscles out so that they can respond more better to our workouts. You can actually break them down and let them regenerate so you can get bigger, stronger, get closer to that goal. But now we're going to turn that heat back up on you. And with how it feels out here in Indiana, you want that heat as high as you can have it, right? So we're going to turn those knobs up on you. Don't you worry about it. But that is all that we have for you today. And anything you want to add?
No. Just if you're watching this on replay, #replay. Let us know that you did tune in. And guys, we will see you here, same time, same place on Thursday. So looking forward to that. We love you guys. And as always, never give up.
Never lose hope.
Never settle.
All right, have a great rest of your day here and tomorrow. And we see you back here Thursday, same time.